Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make apple turnovers made with homemade puff pastry. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Be sure to subscribe. I post new videos every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So let's get started. First you'll need some puff pastry. I have two videos showing how to make puff pastry. One is for traditional puff pastry and one is a quicker puff pastry. And I'll put links to them in the description box. If you want, you can cheat and just buy store-bought puff pastry, but making it from scratch is better by far, so that's what I always like to do. Keep the puff pastry refrigerated until you're ready to use it. To make the apple filling, wash the apples and dry them off. Then peel, core, and dice them small. To get them really small, you can grate them if you like. Add the diced apples into a large bowl and add in the lemon juice. And gently toss them to coat the apples in the lemon juice. Then add in the brown sugar, cornstarch, cinnamon, and nutmeg, and mix them until they're combined. Then remove the puff pastry from the fridge, and you only need 1/3 to half of the puff pastry for this recipe. So cut off 1/3 to 1/2 of the puff pastry and place the rest into the fridge for another time. Lightly flour the work surface and roll out the puff pastry until it's 12 inches wide and 20 or 24 inches long. Work quickly before the puff pastry gets too soft. Once it's rolled out to size, you don't have to worry about it getting too soft. Then cut the dough into 4-inch squares. This makes quite small apple turnovers, so if you like, feel free to cut them bigger. Then add a heaping tablespoon of the apple filling into the center of each one. Resist the urge to overfill them or you won't be able to seal them up properly. And try not to get too much of the liquid into them. Brush a bit of egg wash onto two sides of the pastry squares. To make an egg wash, just beat together 1 egg with a tablespoon of water. Then fold over the corner diagonally on top of the filling and seal it together. If they're not sealing up well, then there's too much filling in them. Then poke a hole in the top of each one to let excess air escape. Then use a fork to crimp the edges for a nice look and to seal the crusts together. Place each of the apple turnovers onto sheet pans lined with parchment paper, spacing them out at least 1 inch apart. And place them into the fridge for 30 minutes to let the puff pastry get cold again. These also freeze really well, so if you like, you can freeze them and just pull out a few and bake them whenever you like. Meanwhile, preheat the oven to 400 degrees. When the turnovers are well chilled, remove them from the fridge. Brush the tops with an egg wash to give them a nice golden brown color when they bake. Then sprinkle some sugar on top of them I'm using organic cane sugar because it's more coarse, which will give a bit of crunch to them. Then bake them in the oven for 15 to 18 minutes until the tops are nicely browned. Halfway through the baking time, rotate the pans and switch oven racks so they bake evenly. And when they're done, remove them from the oven and let them cool for a few minutes. And you can serve them still warm or at room temperature. And that's how to make apple turnovers. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give this video a like and check out my channel for many more videos and subscribe to my channel for more to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.